Hello, everyone. Welcome to this year's open enrollment. This is Dan in Hazlitt. February 1, we are changing our health plan. This is usually our annual enrollment anyway. So as you guys know, we started that temporary plan from Blue Cross Blue Shield for January, and we're going to terminate it at the end of the month. And February 1, we're going to change over to Aetna for some better plans. So on the screen, you'll see a copy of a memo that I've attached to an email. So take a peek at it. It will be also located on the Bernie portal, our enrollment platform, so you can take a peek at it. As I go through it, I'm introducing, if you're an employee of Graziano CPA and also FFP, you're eligible. You need to work 30 hours or more. Also, if you're signing a waiver today, you can re-enroll if you have a qualifying event, which is an involuntary loss of coverage. We're going to offer 3 different Aetna health plans. There's a little description of each one, which I'm going to go over in a second in writing, and a reminder about the company contribution. The 3 plans, as you guys know, we've always offered HSA plans. HSA meaning you have 100% coverage for well visits, but everything else is part of a deductible. You can open up an HSA bank account. Many people will start their own bank account with their own bank. I think Aetna has a relationship. If you're interested, let me know. The first plan is the lower HSA premium because the deductible is $2,250 if you're a single and $4,500 if you have 1 or more dependents. Outside of your well visits, which are again at 100%, you must satisfy a deductible first. Once you meet the deductible, that means you're paying the Aetna discounted amount everywhere: doctor, pharmacy, x-ray lab, hospital, etc. If you happen to satisfy your deductible, you'll notice that you don't owe a percentage of bills. You rather will pay a copay. For example, $30 to see your primary care, or $60 to see a specialist, or $250 for however many nights you stay at a hospital, $250 for surgery, $500 for the ER, $75 for urgent care, down the list. At the pharmacy, you'll have anywhere from a $3 to a $10 copay for generic and a $50 or $80 copay for name brand. All of these are part of your out-of-pocket as well. So if you're a single, once you meet the $2,250 deductible, you'll pay these copays on the screen for everywhere: doctor, pharmacy, etc. But you cannot pay more than $3,450 for the entire year. The costs at the bottom are the monthly cost minus the company contribution of $450, and then I'm showing you the monthly cost and your per paycheck deduction. That'll start in January for February 1 moving forward. The middle plan is slightly richer because the copays are lower, very similar out of pocket, but again, you're going to go into benefit quicker: $1,600 for single, $3,200 for family. And then you'll notice a little higher premium. These premiums are all significantly lower than the member health plan, by the way, from last year. For those that are on that are not interested in a high deductible HSA, we have a traditional plan that's sort of called a PPO on the far right. You'll notice that the word DW, the letters DW appear, saying $30, the deductible is waived. This $1,500 deductible then would apply for major bills like a hospital, surgery, emergency room, or MRIs, radiology, CAT scan, PET scan, MRIs called imaging. You'll see on the screen 20% after deductible for those items. And what that means is if you have those larger claims, you owe the first $1,500, then 20% of the bill, but you can't spend more than $5,000. That out of pocket includes everything. Doctors count towards that out of pocket. Drugs count towards the out of pocket. Even though you get a first dollar benefit for drugs, meaning you pay a copay right out of the gate, and a doctor copay right out of the gate, they still have to accumulate towards a worst case scenario, which is the $5,000. For those that have dependents, you would just potentially owe double for your worst case scenarios. That is our highest premium, again, significantly lower than what we were paying for the member health plan. A couple things about Aetna. These are all nationwide. If you notice in this colored box, the Choice POS2 network is the largest network that Aetna offers, so we think we're getting a pretty good deal here. Okay. I've given a little reminder about what you can do when you get your ID number from Debbie after we enroll. You can go on, register. We've had Aetna in the past, so you'll probably get have some sort of reminder about what you do, what you logged in the past, but you'll have a new member, new group number for sure. This is how to check doctors in the POS2 network. Remember, it's nationwide. And any questions, let me know about the Aetna plans. The voluntary dental and vision, there's no change in benefit or cost. So we're going to renew the United Healthcare plan. This is just a reminder about the costs. Everything, again, is going to be on Bernie Portal. The benefit summaries, what you receive when you go for cleanings, 100% coverage, for fillings, 80% coverage, for major services, crowns, 50%. All of that is online for you to see on the Bernie Portal website. On this memo, you'll see how do I look up my dentists and my eye care doctors. Again, as a reminder on how we make elections, pulling up on the screen. Sorry about that, 1 second. You're going to go to bernieportal.com and you're going to click the login button. It should be your work email. Some of you might have changed that, so just put in a, just log out for a second. Some of you might have changed to a personal email, which is fine. So what you want to do is, let me just log out. What you want to do is, here's, you're going to get to Bernie Portal. You're going to put in your work email. If it's a personal one, just put that one in. If you do not remember your password, click the forget password. Bernie Portal will then set you a password reminder. You have to click on that and then re-register your password. So once you get in, please look at your profile, make sure everything's correct, and then go ahead and make your elections. For those that are waiving, there's a button under each benefit to enroll under one of the 3 medical plans, or click the waiver button and the reason why you're waiving. You'll go through the dental and vision and complete, digital sign with your mouse, and then you're done. You'll get a receipt, sort of like a summary of what your elections were, and then we'll make sure to communicate that to Aetna or United Healthcare. Last thing is just some resource reminders, even though you'll see this on your Aetna website, what they do at CVS, their telemedicine service is open 24/7, and a lot of their discount programs. Because you're an Aetna member, they have a lot of different weight loss and LASIK surgeries and healthier lifestyle programs, some additional discounts for vision, even though you may have elected a vision program with United. So take a peek at that stuff too. And then obviously you know how to reach us in Hazlitt. So please do me a favor, whether or not you're enrolling or waiving, you have to go into Bernie Portal and get that done. We'd love it to get done by New Year's Eve, so we can, first week of January, submit it and get the approval quickly for February 1. Okay? Thanks, guys. Have a Merry Christmas. If you're getting this after Christmas, have a good New Year. Debbie and I will be following up with you next week, New Year's week, just to make sure everyone's got the message and enrolling.